everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about something I thought I would never do. So I'm excited to share with you guys. Before I start telling you guys my story, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my video. Okay, so let's get started. So I have always loved like piercings, but I have always been so scared of like needles and bee stings. And I called a place to ask them about piercings, and they are like, oh yeah, just like walk in and we'll get them done for you. And I was like, all right. So I went and I was in the chair like ready to get them done, and I said, so what does it feel like? Is it just like a fast pinch, or like does it hurt a lot? Like I just had like a couple questions before she did them, and she was like, okay, it feels like a needle. I was like, oh, and then she saw that I like kind of like panicked, and then she was like, more like a bee sting. And I was like, if you guys know me, you guys know I am terrified of bees. Like the moment I see one just like flying, not even close to me, I will panic and run away. I even grab my kids. If they're with me, I'll grab them and just like pull them with me, and I'm just terrified of bees and needles. So when she said that, I just like, my body just went numb, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. She's like, okay, that's fine. I was like, maybe I'll come back with like my friend or like my husband, but I think I have to come back with someone. And she was like, okay, that's fine. She's like, you come back whenever you're ready and whenever you think like you can do it. And I was like, okay. And I called my sister and I was like, I bet you this lady's gonna remember me forever. And we kind of just laughed about it. So then today, I was like, I should have just gotten it done yesterday. And I was just kept thinking about it and thinking about it. And then I just went on like Google and I started like researching, and it said like that Ulta Beauty did piercings. And I was like, Ulta does piercings since when? So I called just to like see if it was true. And yes, they do piercings. So if you live in the US and you want piercings, Ulta does piercings. So then I called and I was like, you guys do piercings? And they were like, yeah. He was like, we just started. Are you like interested? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I am. So I walked in and whatever, he set an appointment up for me, and I walked in and I was like, okay, like I've never gotten piercings before. Like, you know, I'm a little scared. And then the girl was so good. Her name was Joy. She was so good. She gave me like a bear that they have at Ulta, and so that I could hold while she was piercing my ears. It was so funny. But anyways, so she was like, she drew the dots on my ears and asked me if I liked it, if I liked where she had positioned the dot on my ear and whatever. And I said, yeah, like I really don't know, because I was like, I really don't know where they're supposed to go. You're the professional here, so if you think like the dots are in like good locations, then let's do it. So I was shaking, I was cold, and I was just like sitting there, and all the workers knew, like I was terrified. And she's like, I have to count 1, 2, 3 before I like do it. The gun. It was with the gun. And I was like, all right. So she did it. But you know what's so cool is that their like piercing like equipment is like in a box, sanitized, in a sanitized little box that hasn't been opened. So they open it there. And then the earrings are inside that box, like sanitized and everything. Like it's so cool. Like I felt like comfortable, and I knew like it was like clean and sanitized. So she like asked me what earrings I wanted, and I like chose the ones that I wanted. And I saw her like taking them out of the pack and like putting them into like little gun thing. And then she's like I said, she told me she had to count 1, 2, 3. so the first one I was just quiet, like freaking out, and she was like, 1, 2, 3, and she did it, and I was like, okay, and she like took out the gun, so it didn't like hurt, it just went in, and I was like, and then the second one, I was like telling her a story that my sister had told me about when she got her ears pierced, and so she was telling, she's like, 1, 2, 3, wow, I was talking, and I was like, okay, so like I didn't feel so much pain, and yeah, so guys, I got my ears pierced for the first time ever. I am in love with them. Sorry. So yeah, so as I was showing you guys, I got my ears pierced, and they gave me like instructions on how to take care of them. Also provided me with air care solution that I need to use for 6 weeks, I think they said, 3 times a day on my ears. But guess what? In Ulta, all of this, including your earrings, is only $55. Isn't that insane? Yeah, when she told me that, I was like, does that include like the earrings? And she was like, yeah. I was like shocked. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, this is such a good deal. She's like, yeah, they have like so many earrings for you to choose from, and some are super nice, and they're like big and shiny, and I went with like the little one just because I didn't know like if I really wanted to have like a big bling in my ear. So yeah, so I never thought I would do this, never. So I'm so excited. So if you guys are wondering if it hurts, it did not hurt. You feel like a discomfort, but for me it wasn't pain. It was just like snap, and it was done. And I like, when she was done, I was like, you're done? She's like, yeah. She's like, look. So I like looked in the mirror, and I was like feeling them, and like I didn't feel absolutely any pain after, until like I got outside and got into the car. I did feel like a little tenderness in my ear in the back, but yeah, they're so nice. I love them. They told me to keep like twisting them throughout the day and cleaning them 3 times a day, so hopefully I can do that and I don't forget. But yes, I wanted to share this big moment in my life with you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, don't forget to comment down below, and don't forget to like my video, and don't forget to follow me on my other social media. All right, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye.